Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. You're about to embark on a journey, a powerful journey of transformation. I want you to imagine something for a moment. What if the barriers that have kept you from achieving your dreams, from building the life you've always wanted, are not as strong as you think? What if the key to unlocking your full potential is within you right now? Avoidance. It's a trap that so many of us fall into. We avoid uncomfortable situations. We avoid taking risks. We avoid confronting the very things that hold us back. But here's the truth. Avoidance is nothing more than a temporary solution to a deeper problem, and it's time to change that. Today, I'm going to share with you the 6 critical steps that will help you break free from avoidant behavior. These steps aren't just theories. They are actionable strategies that will help you take control of your life, build your confidence, and take massive action toward your goals. Are you ready to unlock your potential, acknowledge the fear? The first step is to confront the reality of your avoidance. Recognize that it's rooted in fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But I want you to understand something crucial. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. It's a message that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that's exactly where growth happens. By acknowledging that fear, you begin to take away its power. When you see fear for what it is, it loses its grip on you. Challenge your beliefs. Once you've acknowledged your fear, it's time to examine the beliefs that are fueling that avoidance. What stories have you been telling yourself? I'm not good enough. I can't handle failure. What will people think of me? These beliefs are not truths. They are merely stories you've been repeating for far too long. Challenge them. Replace them with empowering beliefs that give you the courage to move forward, even when things seem uncertain. Take small, calculated risks. One of the most powerful ways to combat avoidance is through action, but not just any action. Strategic, calculated steps. Begin by taking small risks. Start with something that feels a bit uncomfortable but is still within your control. Each time you take action, you reinforce the belief that you are capable, that you can handle whatever life throws at you. These small wins will build your confidence and create momentum. Surround yourself with support. Let's face it, we're not meant to do this alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, who won't let you settle for mediocrity. When you have a strong support system, you're more likely to take risks, face challenges, and push through your avoidance. Find people who lift you up and hold you accountable. The right people can help you transform your life faster than you can imagine. Reframe failure as feedback. Failure! So many of us fear it, but it is often the greatest teacher we can have. Reframe how you view failure. Instead of seeing it as a setback, recognize it as a vital part of the growth process. Failure is not the end of the road. It's simply feedback telling you what to adjust, where to pivot, and what to do differently next time. When you start seeing failure as a tool for growth, you'll take more risks and break free from your avoidant tendencies. Commit to consistency. You won't break free from avoidance in one big leap. It happens in small, consistent actions. Whether it's facing your fears, challenging your beliefs, or taking risks, consistency is what keeps you moving forward. Keep showing up even when it's hard, even when it feels uncomfortable. Over time, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. As we wrap up today's journey, I want you to take a moment and reflect on everything you've learned. We've explored the root of avoidant behavior, the fear that holds us back, and the 6 essential steps that can help us break free from it. You now have the tools, the strategies, and the mindset to transform not just how you approach challenges, but how you approach life itself. This is not just about overcoming avoidance. It's about embracing a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, and ultimately a new way of being. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but with the right steps and consistent effort, you can achieve what you once thought was impossible. The first step is to acknowledge the fear that drives avoidance. This is not an easy thing to do, but it is the most crucial part of the process. Fear is an emotion, not a command. It is not something to control your life. It's a signal that you're on the verge of something great, and by recognizing it, you take away its power. This small act of awareness is the foundation for everything else that follows. When you begin to confront the very thing that you've been running from, you unlock the courage to step into new opportunities, new challenges, and new victories. Challenging your beliefs is the next step, and it's perhaps the most profound. Every one of us carries around a set of beliefs about ourselves, and many of these beliefs are limiting. I'm not good enough. I can't handle rejection. These are not truths. They are just stories we've told ourselves over time. By challenging and changing these stories, you are not only transforming your behavior, but shifting your entire reality. The moment you replace self-doubt with self-empowerment is the moment you break free from the chains of avoidance. Your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to create the future you desire. But it's not just about thinking differently, it's about taking action. The third step Taking small, calculated risks is where the magic happens. Avoidance thrives in the absence of action. The longer you wait, the more you feed into your fear. But when you begin to take small steps to push through that initial discomfort, you start to build momentum. Each little risk you take reinforces the belief that you can handle challenges, that you are capable of doing hard things. As you keep stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll find yourself expanding it, and the things that once seemed intimidating will eventually become second nature. And you don't have to do it alone. Surrounding yourself with support is one of the most transformative actions you can take. The people in your life have the power to either fuel your avoidance or propel you forward. Choose to surround yourself with those who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in your potential. The right support system helps you stay accountable and reminds you of your strength when you might falter. With the right people by your side, even the toughest days become easier to navigate, and your journey toward transformation becomes much more powerful. Finally, I want to stress the importance of consistency. None of this will happen if you don't make a commitment to showing up again and again. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to profound change. Every time you take a step toward breaking free from avoidance, you are reinforcing the new beliefs, the new behaviors, and the new mindset that will define your future. Consistency is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. So as you leave here today, I challenge you to commit to the process. Take action, embrace fear, surround yourself with support, and be consistent. The transformation you seek is already within you. Now it's time to step into it fully. You have the power to change your life. The question is, are you ready to do it? As we conclude today, I want you to reflect on everything we've discussed. Overcoming avoidant behavior is not about making drastic changes all at once, but about implementing small, consistent actions that shift your mindset and your habits. Acknowledging the fear, challenging limiting beliefs, and taking calculated risks are all part of a larger journey. These steps allow you to not just avoid the traps of fear and self-doubt, but to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. Once you recognize fear as a natural part of progress, it loses its power over you. It is only through consistent action, even small steps, that you begin to create lasting transformation in your life. Remember, this process is not something you need to face alone. The support of others, those who believe in you, challenge you, and hold you accountable, will be essential. Surround yourself with a community that lifts you up and encourages you to push past your limits. As you keep showing up time and time again with consistency and courage, you will find that avoidance no longer has a hold on you. Instead, you will discover the freedom and power that comes with facing challenges head on. The transformation is already within you. It's about taking that first step and committing to the process. So I leave you with this. Your future is created by the actions you take today. Are you ready to step into the life you've always wanted? The choice is yours. As we come to the end of today's session, I want you to take a moment to consider everything we've discussed. The transformation from avoidant behavior begins with acknowledging the fear that has held you back for so long. Fear is not the enemy. It's a signal that you're stepping into new territory. By recognizing this fear and understanding its true nature, you can begin to strip away its power. This is the first step in reclaiming control over your life and pushing through the barriers that have limited you. It's time to shift from avoiding discomfort to embracing it as the gateway to growth and opportunity. Challenging your beliefs is where real transformation begins. Many of us are stuck in the stories we've been telling ourselves for years, stories that tell us we're not enough, that we can't handle failure, or that we're bound to fall short. These are limiting beliefs, not truths, and once you start challenging them, everything begins to change. By replacing these beliefs with empowering ones, you unlock new possibilities for yourself. The fears and doubts that once kept you stuck start to dissipate, and you realize you have the ability to take bold steps forward. It's through these new beliefs that you can push beyond your comfort zone and take the action needed to move towards your dreams. Taking small, calculated risks is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's through action that we break free from avoidance. Small steps allow you to build confidence, create momentum, and prove to yourself that you can handle challenges. But you don't have to do this alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, challenge you, and help you stay accountable. Their support will be crucial as you continue to push yourself further. Finally, remember that consistency is key. It's not the one big leap, but the consistent daily actions that create lasting change. So commit to showing up even when it feels uncomfortable. By doing so, you'll see the results of your efforts and the growth that comes with it. The power to transform your life is already within you. You just have to take that first step and stay the course. As we draw to a close today, I want you to really take a moment and reflect on everything we've discussed. Overcoming avoidant behavior isn't a quick fix, it's a journey. It begins with a simple yet powerful act, acknowledging your fear. For far too long, fear has held many of us captive, causing us to avoid what we truly desire. But fear, when understood properly, is not a force to be feared. It's a signal that you are about to grow. By recognizing and accepting that fear is part of the process, you can begin to reclaim control and step into the discomfort of change. It's in those moments of fear that real transformation happens, so embrace it as the opportunity it truly is. The next step is to challenge the beliefs that have been holding you back. We all have stories we've told ourselves about what we can and can't do. Stories rooted in past experiences, failures, or the opinions of others. These beliefs are not the truth, they are just stories, and they have no power over you unless you allow them to. By questioning and reframing those beliefs, you start to unlock a new perspective, one that opens the door to possibilities you may have once thought were out of reach. When you replace old limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you give yourself the permission to move forward with confidence and courage. Now, let's talk about action. Transformation requires doing, not just thinking. The third step in overcoming avoidance is to take small, calculated risks. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that big changes need to happen immediately, but the truth is that lasting transformation comes from consistent, small actions over time. Each small risk you take, each step outside your comfort zone, reinforces the belief that you can handle whatever challenges come your way. These actions build momentum, and over time you'll find that what once felt impossible is now within your reach. So start small, but start now. Every step counts. Of course, you don't have to take this journey alone. Surround yourself with a community that encourages your growth, challenges your limits, and helps you stay accountable. It's easy to fall back into old habits when you're isolated, but the right support system can make all the difference. Your friends, mentors, or even like-minded groups are essential to keeping you on track. They provide perspective, motivation, and most importantly, accountability when you need it most. And as you move forward with consistent effort, remember that the key to lasting change is not in making one big leap, but in showing up. Day after day, no matter how small the action. With each step, you'll build the momentum you need to create a life free from avoidance and filled with purpose, passion, and progress. So I challenge you today, take that first step. Commit to this journey. The power to transform your life lies in your hands. As we come to the end of our time together, I want you to pause and truly reflect on everything we've discussed. The path to overcoming avoidant behavior isn't a quick, easy fix. It's a journey that requires commitment and persistence. The first step is to acknowledge the fear that has been keeping you stuck. Fear, when you look at it for what it really is not the obstacle. It's simply a signal that you're about to venture into new territory. Recognizing fear for what it truly is, an opportunity for growth, gives you the power to break free from its grip. It's only by confronting fear head on that you begin to unlock your potential and step into a new version of yourself. This is the moment where transformation starts. But acknowledging fear is just the beginning. The next step is to challenge the beliefs that have been shaping your behavior. For so long, we hold on to limiting beliefs about ourselves. Stories that tell us we're not good enough or that we'll fail if we try. But these beliefs are not the truth. They are simply stories we've told ourselves over time. By questioning and reframing these beliefs, you free yourself from the chains of self-doubt and step into a new reality. When you change the story, you change the outcome. You begin to realize that you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible. And it's through these new empowering beliefs that you start to take action. Action is the real game changer. Transforming avoidant behavior requires doing, not just thinking. Taking small, calculated risks is essential to building momentum and overcoming avoidance. You don't need to make huge leaps all at once. Instead, start by taking small, manageable steps toward your goals. With each small risk you take, each little act of courage, you reinforce your belief in yourself. As you build confidence through action, you begin to see that the things you once feared are not as daunting as they seem. Over time, these small actions compound into significant changes, and you'll find yourself making progress where you once felt stuck. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. Surrounding yourself with a strong support system is one of the most powerful ways to stay committed to your transformation. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or peers, the right people will encourage you when you feel down, challenge you when you want to settle, and keep you accountable as you move forward. Having a supportive network helps you maintain focus, reminds you of your strength, and keeps you moving toward your goals even when the journey gets tough. Transformation is easier when you're not isolated, and the right people can help you navigate challenges with confidence and resilience. Finally, consistency is the key to lasting change. Transformation doesn't happen in a single moment. It's a result of consistent, everyday actions. Each time you show up, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable, you reinforce your commitment to change. You don't need to make huge strides every day, but showing up consistently, taking small steps, challenging your beliefs, and pushing through discomfort builds the foundation for long-term success. So as you leave today, I challenge you to commit to this process. Break free from avoidance, take consistent action, and embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. Your future is in your hands, and the power to change is already within you. Will you take the first step today? The choice is yours. Thank you all so much for being here today and taking the time to engage in this powerful conversation about transforming avoidant behavior. Remember, the steps we discussed are not just concepts. They are tools that, when applied consistently, can truly change your life. Each of you has the power to take control of your actions, challenge your beliefs, and step boldly into the life you deserve. Don't underestimate the strength and potential within you. As you move forward, I encourage you to embrace the journey with courage and consistency. The transformation you seek starts now, and with every small action, you'll build the momentum needed to create lasting change. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share this space with all of you, and I know that the power to transform is already within you. So go out there, take action, and remember that you have everything it takes to break free from avoidance and create the life of your dreams. Thank you once again, and I wish you all nothing but success as you embark on this transformational journey. Goodbye and take care.